This morning, we had some fascinating discussion and presentation on AI. And now we are going to dive deep into the future of AI. So I would like to welcome Mr. Godwin, who is going to present the paper on AI in waste management and recycling. Godwin, we can start, sir.
Then it is audible to you all. Then it's audible.
Yeah, audio.
Okay. Now I'm going to present the topic role of AI in waste management and recycling. So every month we are discussing about the need of AI and its diversified needs in the various sectors. So AI is having the wider application in the waste management and recycling also. So as per the discussion, AI is having its wide implication in the waste management and recycling. So what do you mean by the AI? So the AI is having its own creativity and it is having its own intelligence. It will make the robots to or the human beings to create the necessary things. Either it may be a content or it may be a video or it may be any animation or videos. So AI is electrifying its needs in the various sectors. So this is accompanied with the help of the robots also. This is carrying out the task which a human can't able to perform in the challenging situations, especially in the robots is only for the higher temperature scenarios. The robots can manage the temperature and can perform the very tough tasks. And also, AI can be used in the AI can be used in the places where the human can't able to perform the task because of the dirty nature and also due to the pollution condition. So AI is using the robots in the place where it is very difficult for the human beings to perform the task. So how it is doing this task? It's mainly by means of the how it is manipulating the task and how it is perceiving and how it is taking the decision as per the human being's brains. And finally, it is doing all the tasks, whether it is a simple task or it is a complex movement, it is happening with the help of AI in the body field also. So, for example, if you take the manufacturing sector, you know that assembly of the cars involving the various components itself a very tough task, and also some dirty conditions will be there in the automobile sector. But AI can give the intelligence to the robots to perform the assembly actions and also Reagan actions and also testing actions with the help of AI. So this is very much needed role we are expecting from the AI in the manufacturing sector. Similarly, AI is having its wide application in the waste management sector also. For example, we know that what are all the waste we are generating in our home. It can be an household waste, and also we are having so many classifications here. Some of them it can be biodegradable, some of them are non-biodegradable, and some of them are organic waste. How this waste are classified? The government is taking proper measure. They are collecting in the separate bins for the organic waste, inorganic waste, and biodegradable waste. For example, in India, only the 19% of the waste are recycled or it is recovered. It is mainly due to the very dirty and dangerous situations. The waste can't able to be recycled or converted. For example, if you look at the picture here, some of the task which is done by the human being is very unhealthy for the human beings to segregate the waste. So instead of placing the humans, we can place the robots by giving the intelligence with the help of the AI. AI can segregate the waste, either it may be a cardboard or maybe an organic waste or metallic waste or glass waste or any cardboard materials. So it is done with the help of robots by means of the AI intelligence. So how AI is doing the waste sorting task? This happened with the help of three parameters. First one is the computer vision. Here, AI is using some computer vision using some cameras. This cameras can sort the waste into different types. As shown in the PPT, here it can be a plastic, paper, metal, glass, or organic waste. And the second one is the robots. So robot is having the power grippers. So robots is having the power grippers. It's nothing but our human hand. It can able to hold the materials. So it is able to grasp the waste and it can be deposited in the different bins. we are allocating for the organic waste and inorganic waste and biodegradable waste. And the last one is the spectroscopy. It is used to identify the chemical composition of the materials. For example, what are all the hazardous materials we are having in the waste? It can be classified with the help of the spectroscopy. For example, if you look at the picture, so next one is that the picture is showing that it is a mixture of all the paper waste and metal cans and cardboards and glass bottles and plastic bottles. So it is very difficult for the human beings to classify the waste in the very hazardous situation, and also it is a polluted scenario. So with the help of AI, we can able to classify the waste. Here you can find out some metals and cans and plastic bottles. This can't able to be segregated with the help of the human's vision, but we are classifying this waste with the help of this machine vision with the help of the AI. So it is using specific cameras called VBG cameras, or we can say yellow, blue, green camera. YBG camera, they are telling that it is a yellow, blue, green camera. With the help of this camera, we can able to classify the different waste with the help of the AI intelligence. So it is useful for the customers to sort the waste with the help of the AI. And the next one is the smart waste bins. It is not followed in the India because the waste are collected in the different waste collection bins. For example, the waste bins, there will be a lid in the top of the waste bin. If the waste are collected above the bin, that particular lid level, automatically the information will be sent to the officials. The officials will take the necessary action to collect the waste from the local places where it should be collected. So it is happened with the help of the smart waste bins. And next one is that the computer vision is used in the smart waste bins also. It is able to classify the waste with the help of the sorting mechanism. So here you can find out the classifications of different waste, some of the nylon bags and plastic bottles, metal cans. These are all classified with the help of the AI using the, as per the discussion, we told that RGB camera, it is nothing but red, green, blue camera. And second one is that we are having the deep learning technique. By means of both these techniques, we can able to classify n number of images and videos to classify the different types of waste. And the next one is the predictive analytics. AI is using some predictive analytics also. With the help of the predictive analytics, AI can classify how the waste can be generated in the future and what are all the collection services it can be carried out for the particular metropolitan cities. For example, in the help of the computer vision, we can able to classify the waste based on the computer vision using the YBG camera. This camera can able to sort out the different types of waste. In the recognition itself, the AI will classify that whether these waste are recycled or it can be recovered. It will be given the proper suggestions to the officials, so the officials can take the necessary action, whether it can be landfilled or it can be recycled or it can be recovered. And the next one is that predictive analytics. Another point is that how many waste which have been generated from the particular city. For example, they are telling that how much per capita waste has been generated in a particular location. The per capita waste is nothing but the individual citizen, how much waste has been generated for a day. For example, in India, we are generating 0.6 gram by the 600 grams by the individual citizen in India. So on an average, individual citizen is generating a waste of 600 grams per day. So what is the volume of waste generation? How it can be segregated to some other place and how it can be recycled can be generated with the help of some predictive analytics called some AI mode of data analysis. And similarly, AI is giving the suggestion that what all the waste it can be converted into the energy, it can be recycled and recovered. For example, some of the plastics which is converted into the oil with the help of the AI mode of predictive analytics. So we are using the AI in sorting and segregating the different types of waste. So what are the benefits we are having in the AI in the waste management? We can improve the efficiency and speed of the operation because in the manual labor, the time spent for the waste segregation and collection is tedious, but with the help of AI, in a fraction of time, we can sort the different types of waste. And we can improve the accuracy of the waste with the help of the AI, with the compared to the human vision, the vision of the AI better, so it will improve the recycling rate also. The third one is that with the help of AI, we can reduce the labor cost involved in the waste segregation and collection. So most number of costs sent for the manual labor work is avoided. And next thing is a very important one. AI will improve the enhanced worker safety because human beings exposed to the polluted scenarios and they are involved in the polluted areas, they will be exposed to some uncurable diseases. This can be avoided with the help of the AI. And next one is that recycling rate also considerably increased with the help of the AI because in India, the recycling rate is only 15 to 20% only. It is below, very lower than the developed countries. So the last thing is that AI is enabling the better decision making in performing the waste management system, and also it is supporting the officials to take the necessary actions in the future, especially for their smart city projects and for the recycling activities. And the last one is that the regulations, many European countries, they are planned for the how much of the waste recycling rate can be increased. By 2020, 50% of the value materials in the European Union can be recovered with the help of AI. By 2030, it will be improved to 65%, and by 2030, it will be improved to 75%. So with the help of AI, the recycling rate and the sorting and segregation of the different types of waste is carried out successfully with the help of AI. And also it will reduce the unnecessary burden in the human workers, and also it will improve the efficiency of the recycling rate in the future. Thank you all.
That was an extraordinary presentation, Godwin. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Mustafa, who is going to talk about AI's role in the EV revolution. Welcome, Mustafa.
It's such a good topic. I used to work on waste management.
Am I audible? Yes. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad, and I am going to talk about smarter charging in AI. The introductions of the AI electric vehicles, overview of an AI movement worldwide EV vehicles. The EV boom in the worldwide is a crucial part of in the nowadays world. This urgent EV adoption is creating the urgent need of smarter charging points, grid infrastructures, and with high demand. The EV boom is also accelerated by these points, including government incentives, environmental concerns, and advancement in battery technologies. Because of the increase in fossil fuels vehicles, the global will facing the global warming, including the more places. This is the world EV market in the last 15 years, from the 0.6% to 20%. The EV charging landscape, including rapid growth of EVs globally, challenges including shortage of charging stations, grid loading and waiting times, and insufficiencies in battery technologies, and other including optimizing vehicle performance and predictive analysis, enhancing the battery management and energy efficiency, monitoring and managing charging stations for better availability and loading balance, improving user experience with real-time updates and navigations, supporting grid integration and smart energy usage. Now, what is AI? AI is nothing but AI is nothing but the task performed by the humans is performed by the computer. Now, difference between the traditional and the AI-enabled charging. Traditional including manual scheduling, static pricing, limited load management, and no real-time optimization. These are the key applications of AI in EV charging, including the smart charging scheduling, load balancing, predictive management, maintenance, and user behavior forecasting. Now the integrations of AI and IoT in EV vehicles. IoT is nothing but connecting the network with the physical object that make use of communication with the physical objects like sensitive applications like EV vehicles, wearables, and other applications. The sensor installed in the EVs and the charging points collect the real-time data on the vehicle performance and the user behaviors of the drivers, battery status, and locations, charging behaviors, and energy consumption. The AI used in the Tesla cars, including there is a two technology used in the Tesla are autopilot and FSD, full self-driving. And the other AI is neural network, which predicts the motions of the upcoming vehicles, in, whether it is car, bike, or heavy vehicles. And the next one is computer visions. These AI mainly include LiDAR sensors and the path planning. These AI uses the correct path, lane, and traffic management. And the final one is Dojo supercomputers. This is the Tesla's own supercomputer. These can helpful in collections of data, including user behavior, whether the driver is active or inactive. The next one is benefits of AI-driven charging. Reducing energy cost compared to fossil fuel vehicles and increase efficiency and availability, improved customer experience, supports renewable energy integration without non-renewable. The next one is the future of AI in EV charging. The future including autonomous charging systems and AI managing entire charging networks without the help of human power, and AI and 5G edge computing for real-time control. The 5G and edge computing is the combinations of networks that make the immediate decisions without delays. The final one is conclusion. AI is central to scaling and optimizing EV charging. It enables smarter and more sustainable infrastructure with the efficient manner. Thank you.
That was fabulous, and your ideas are so innovative, Mustafa. Thank you so much for your presentation. And next, I would like to welcome Mr. Sudarshan, who is going to talk about role of Power BI in data analytics.
Thank you. On behalf of Sudarshan and Godwin, I am going to present the paper. Whether it is audible to you? Whether it is audible? Now I am going to share the screen of my presentation. The topic is visualization of the data using the Power BI. So nowadays, the companies, they are spending so many monies to obtain the insights of the company data. They are more eager to know about what is the profit and what is the sales it has been done in the particular domain. They are so eager in focusing on all the zones. For example, in America, they are focusing about the North Zone and South Zone, and also for the East and West Zone. They want to know how the sales are happening in the different zones, North, South, East, and West. And also they must know how much the profit has been harvested from the different sectors. So the company, they should visualize how the profit and sales has happened in the different zones. It is happened with the help of the Power BI. We will discuss one by one how it has happened in the Power BI. So Power BI, it is a modern version of the Excel workbook. Nowadays, the people, they are talking about the advanced Excel. From the Excel, they are generating the more rich data with the help of the advanced Excel. So the Power BI, it is generating the much more rich reports based on some decisions the management can take about the how to improve the sales activities in the dull areas, and also the profit which is very low in some domains, especially in some of the regions, their sales can be very low. How it can be improved? It has happened with the help of the visualization of the data, which is carried out with the help of the Power BI. Power BI is actually a Microsoft product. It is an excellent version of an Excel. It can be used with the help of the Excel users, those who are accountants, those who are using some accountant platforms, those who want to carry out the data visualization platform, they can make use of this Power BI. How it is the workflow is happening in the Power BI? This is happened one by one. We are bringing the data into the desktop and we are creating the report, and we are publishing the report with the help of the Power BI source, and it is visualizations are available in the individual owner dashboard, and also the owner can share the visualization report with the others through the dashboards. Everybody can share their own dashboard images and their reports with others with the help of these dashboards, and they can give the report in Power BI mobile apps. There are. What? 1 minute. One minute. Just 1 minute. One minute, please. Sorry, some technical issue. Sorry for the disturbance happened. Now only I had explained about what is the Power BI workflow and how we are securing the data. That is explained here. For example, we are grasping the sales report from the different data collected. Which are all the zones, how the sales has been occurred, and from that we are creating the visual bars as a visualization bars. All the visual data are gathered from the dashboard with the help of the Power BI platform. The individual resource person can share the images in their own dashboard. From the dashboard, they can share their report to the higher officials. Even this dashboard reports can be shared in the smartphones, and also they can share in some MI phones, and also they can use in their iPhones also. All the smartphones, they can share their visualization reports. How the visualization is happening by means of the various building blocks in the Power BI is explained here. The first one is the visualization platform, and the second one is the data set, and the third one is how the report is generated, and how this report is moved to the dashboard, and how it is reported at the tiles, and it is shared to the officials, especially for the CEO for the report visualization. First, we will discuss about visualization. This is the visualization platform. From the Excel, we are feeding the data in the Power BI. If you want to generate the report in the bar chart, or if you want to create as a pie chart, or if you want to have some comparison chart, it can be carried out with the help of the Power BI. This visualization image can be saved in the dashboard to prepare a report. Next one is the data set. The next element in the workflow of the Power BI. The data set is nothing but the Excel we feed into the Power BI. From the Power BI, what is the Excel? It has been inserted into the Power BI. From that, we can able to generate the visualization charts by feeding what is the X bar and what is the Y bar, and what are all the elements we need to obtain in the visualization element. It has happened with the help of this all through the data set. And next one is that after feeding the Excel and the data in the Power BI, we can able to generate the report in the visualization platform. It can be a 1 or 2 pages, sometimes it may be a 10 pages. Based on the requirement of ourselves, the report will be generated and it can be stored in the dashboard by the Power BI user. So this is the sample report. We are generating for the particular visualization of reports. For example, the worker has generated the bar graphs, and also they had compared the report with their another company, and all these reports has been sent to their CEO of the company. They can share this visualization. From the visualization reports, they can get an idea where the company is lagging in the sales, where they have to work it out, and where they have to improve the sales force. Likewise, they can take their own decision. And finally, all the reports, it has been collected as a visualization platform. It can be stored in the dashboard in a single page, as we had seen in the previous image. All these reports can be stored in the user dashboard. It can be retrieved there and after by the user. For the better visualization, they are preparing as a whole report in a tile format, and they are sharing it to the company higher authorities. So likewise, the report, we are preparing the Power BI reports with the help of Power BI, and we are getting the insights how to generate the reports from Power BI. From the reports, how we can take the necessary action in the particular organization has been explained here. Thank you for your support.
That was an interesting presentation, Sudarshan. So next, I would like to welcome Mr. Marimuthu, who is going to talk about predictive analysis in digital marketing.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please continue.
The topic is a predictive analytic in digital marketing and AI-driven customers insight and trends. Introduction: the rise of AI has revolutionized the digital marketing by predicting consumer behavior, automating tasks, and enhancing user engagement. Its paper investigates the role of predictive analytics in marketing, its application, and how it's have brands make informed the marketing decision. What are the AI-driven chatbots? AI-driven chatbots are software applications that use artificial intelligence to simulate human-like conversation. They can operate on websites, social media, messaging platform, or within the apps to engage users in real time. The key features of chatbots: it's 24 into 7 availability, instant response, context awareness. The benefits of business to enhance customer experience, cost saving, and scalability and analytical insights. The role of artificial intelligence in data-driven digital marketing strategies. In the digital era, data is at core of successful marketing strategies. With vast amount of consumer data generated every second, marketers need advanced tools to interpret and act on it. Artificial intelligence has emerged as transformative force, enabling marketers to harness this data and drive highly targeted, efficient, and personalized campaign. Next is AI-powered ad targeting, enhance ROI, and paid digital campaign. It's briefly define AI in context of digital advertising, introducing the growing complexity and cost of paid media. State how AI is revolutionizing ad targeting and ROI optimization. The evolution of ad targeting, traditional methods, example of demographic interest, etc. The rise of programmatic advertising and the introducing of machine learning and predictive analytics. The challenge and ethical consideration is data privacy and security, bias and fairness, accountability and transparency, and the accessibility and illusion, the constant and autonomy, the environmental impact and durable use of deliminas. Conclude by a predictive analytic powered by AI is digital marketing providing deep customer insight and optimization marketing efforts. Business must leverage AI responsibility to enhance the customer's experience. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, Marimuthu. Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Praveen Kumar, who is going to talk about a very interesting topic, which is disadvantages of AI, which everyone should know about it.
Now let's talk about disadvantages of artificial intelligence. Even though we have more positive approach on artificial intelligence, there are much more disadvantages in AI. So let's talk about it. So first, AI usually automates the repetitive task uh, within the scope. So the scope is set by a developer, uh, especially AI developer. It cannot work beyond the scope due to the limitations of AI. First of, however, we set the scope. The scope must be limited by the developer, uh, which is already set. So the second most disadvantage is customer service. The AI in this generation uh, plays the major role for customer service, which impacts the human or manpower by 30%. AI systems are necessitate high-end hardware, which is very cost implementation. Not everyone can afford the AI to help themselves or help the society. Nowadays the scams and the financial threats are happening by the AI with the deepfake images and the deepfake voices, which leads to negative impressions of AI. Uh, 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 which leads to negative impressions of AI. AI systems can be vulnerable to cyber attacks, leading to data breaches, manipulations, or even weaponization of AI technology. Uh, Basically, ethical issues. The use of AI decision making raises ethical questions, especially in areas like healthcare, criminal justice, and welfare, where outcomes can significantly affect people's lives. So, it should be limited in political areas. So, absolutely, it has some lack of emotional intelligence. AI lacks human empathy and emotional intelligence, making it less effective in situations that require understanding human emotions or complex social dynamics. So, in the healthcare, let's talk about healthcare. In operation theater or any surgical words, it doesn't know how human can feel the pain while cutting their body part. Uh, it could not be known by the AI robots. So that is a major disadvantage of AI in healthcare industry. Uh, no AI can make errors intentionally. So only if the developer set the scope to make errors intentionally, uh, then only it can. So the intention error can only done by human. So robots cannot do that. So let's conclude that. So using AI is not a bad thing, but don't dominate your ideology by itself. Use AI wise and make your work less, but not your ideology. Thank you.
Thank you, Praveen. Thank you so much for your presentation. And people, do you have any questions? If you have any questions, you can please raise your hand. Okay, fine, great.